Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video I'm going to be showing you guys a Muspah guide. So pretty much I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to kill them, as well as all the requirements, recommendations, the gear setups, inventory, and everything else. So killing Muspahs is more of a mid to high level money making method, and you can make around 4 mil per hour while killing Muspahs. Anyway, now let's look into the requirements and recommendations. So for the requirements, we have the Fate of the Gods quest, and this is essential to kill Muspahs. You need it to get to the cradle, which was where the Muspahs are. Then you also need Desert Treasure for the Ancient Magics. Now, Ancient Magics aren't required, although they are highly recommended, as they do give you a 50% damage boost against Muspahs. And then you should also have 76 Slayer that is needed to kill these creatures. For the recommendations, we have 80 plus magic and defense, 96 summoning for the Pack Yak, which is really great here. And then we also have 95 prayer for the curses and 96 herblore for overloads. These last two aren't necessary, although 95 prayer is really useful for the Torment prayer as well as the Soul Split prayer. Soul Split is extremely useful here, allow you to AFK a little bit more. Also, your kills per hour will be much higher if you do have Soul Split. Now moving on to the gear setup, I recommend a tier 80 plus magic weapon as well as a tier 70 plus set of armor. The Amulet of Souls is really useful here. It will boost the effectiveness of Soul Split. And then Cinderbane gloves are pretty good here. They will just boost your overall DPS. The sealed rune pouch will help you save a bit of inventory slots. You will want 2,000 plus blood runes and 5,000 plus fire runes in your rune pouch. And then the spring cleaner. This will allow you to save some inventory spaces instead of having to pick up the rune salvage. Because since you will be using the ancient spellbook, then you will not be able to use the high alchemy spell. So for the aura slot, you can select between any one of these three. Personally, I like Vampirism aura, as the Muspahs do hit pretty hard, especially when you are not using the Shard of Zeros. And with the Shard of Zeros, you really shouldn't be using it. If you don't have Soul Split, then you probably should, although your kills per hour will be much lower. So personally, I really like the Vampirism aura at Muspahs. Moving on to the inventory setup, you should have overloads or holy overloads, and then also some prayer potions or super restores. Also, the enhanced Excalibur is pretty useful here, so if you do have it, you should bring it. The Pack Yak and Winter Storage Scrolls are really helpful here. You should definitely bring this if you do have 96 summoning. If not, you can bring Magic Notepaper. I like bringing a little bit of Magic Notepaper anyway, just in case my summoning points are low and I don't want to waste any drops. You could also bring some emergency shark just in case, although Muspahs do drop shark fairly often, so this shouldn't really be needed. And now lastly, this is the action bar that I will be using. Corruption Blast is really important here. Also Dragon Breath and Chains is pretty important as well. All these area effect abilities are really useful, so I have Tsunami in at the second spot as the ultimate ability. The Sunshine ultimate ability is also pretty useful at Muspahs, and I do use it quite often. Muspahs are located inside the World Gate, and you can get here easily by teleporting to the Eagle's Peak Lodestone and running south. So once you reach the World Gate, you will want to enter it, and you'll want to select the cradle. This is where the Muspahs are located. And before you enter, you will want to remember to have your ancient magics ready. The Muspahs will be aggressive as soon as you spawn in. That is if you do not have the Shard of Zeros, which you would not want if you have Soul Split. So you will want to start the fight by just running to the middle the Muspahs will all be aggressive to you, and you want your auto retaliate on, and just simply start killing the Muspahs. Your soul split should be on as soon as you can. As you can see, I take a lot of hard hits as soon as the fight does start, which is why you might want some emergency food, although later on you will eventually start healing up to full health. As for the spell that I am using Blood Barrage, which actually gives you a 5% healing effect, so this is pretty nice. And you also get that 50% damage boost against the Mustbuzz since it is an ancient magic spell. So now looking at the drops that Mustbuzz do drop, they drop some Rune Salvage, which your Spring Cleaner will be able to automatically turn into gold. And they also drop a few Dragon Maces. With these, you will want to teleport them to the bank using your Winter Storage Scrolls. Then they also drop some Blood Runes and Death Runes. You can stack this, put them in your Rune Pouch or whatever. They'll drop some Dragon Arrowheads, Dragon Bolt Tips, Elder Energy, which is all pretty profitable, and also some coin drops. One item that you should definitely make sure that you are picking up, or your Charming Imp is the Elder Charms. I previously made a video on a Nihil money-making guide, and you do use these Elder Charms in making Nihil pouches. And killing Nihils is actually 7 mil per hour. However, you make most of this money off the Nihil pouches, and often you will run out of charms before you run out of the untradeable ingredient that the Nihils do drop. So banking these Elder Charms will essentially just boost your GP per hour at Nihils as well. So make sure that you guys are picking them up. It only takes one inventory slot as they are stackable, and they will definitely help you out later on. Anyway guys, that is it. I really hope you did enjoy the video and that maybe you think Muspahs is another creature that you might want to start killing. It is pretty good money. It's around 4 mil per hour, which really isn't too bad at all. And lastly, hit that like button if you did find this video helpful, and subscribe for more RuneScape 3 content. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.